my channel. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit simpler, more like back down to basics. I wanted to talk about and do a very simple makeup look with the most basic products I think that all beginners should have in their makeup collection. If you're interested in that, go ahead and stay tuned and we'll get into the video. Alright you guys, so I think the most basic thing that we need to understand is you need to have a good base. And when I say base, I think I can compile that into 3 items. So you need a good moisturizer, an under eye, your girl's struggling there, and then a good primer. So the 3 that I use personally, my moisturizer that I use is going to be from Vital Care. It's just a vitamin E cream with age-defying antioxidants. My mom picked this up for me at Big Lots. Shout out to my mom. I was using the L'Oreal Collagen. It comes in a similar container to this, but it's literally about 1/4 of the size. This is 8 ounces for a fraction of the price. Same exact consistency. I feel the same nourishing qualities, so I think it's a great dupe for that. And once again, it's for a fraction of the price. So you've got to start with a very good moisturizer. Don't neglect your neck either. I move into my under eyes. I have 2 products that I like to use for that. Depends on how bad it is. The Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer looks like this. Very cute packaging. I'm a sucker for packaging, like you guys know. Very nourishing, more like a gel, I would probably say. For this, I don't find it to be as hydrating as this one. This one I feel soaks in immediately. And the other one that I use is Naturally Good For You Beauty Has No Age Instant Eye Repair Serum. I really like this one as well, all natural of course. Definitely love it. I 100% feel the immediate moisturizing properties of this. The third thing that I think you need for a really good base is a primer. I spoke about this top 5 favorites video. We're gonna bring it back, of course. It is going to be the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Primer. Love, love, love. I don't know if you can tell I'm on a moisturizing kick, but if you didn't check out that video, I'll go ahead and link it down below so you can go ahead and get those good notes in there as well. But just look at this primer. A lot of people kind of gravitate, I think based on their skin type, they'll gravitate more towards like a tacky primer. I always thought that I would be that kind of person. I am not. I always go for more of the hydrating primers now. I really like how it sits under my makeup and it doesn't make me dry, or which makes me produce more oil. Not about that life. So definitely recommend something more hydrating, even if you do feel that you are a little bit more oily. I used to think that all the time until I started using this. Game changer. You're welcome. Alright you guys, so I've already moisturized. I've already used my Becca Under Eye Primer. Next thing we're going to do is just prep the face and we will be good to go. Rub it. I like to focus it on my T-zone, where I find I produce the most oil. Very moisturizing, like I said, but definitely give it a good rub-in. You know the product's in when your cheeks are bent. To focus around my nose a little bit more and put a little bit on my eyelids. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to be a foundation. Whether it be a CC cream. Hi Cokes, welcome! So I personally prefer a CC cream. I know it doesn't provide the most outrageous coverage. I don't know why I can't get on board with a full coverage foundation. I don't know if I just don't like the feeling of it, how heavy it is. Maybe I haven't found the right one. But if you have any recommendations and you want to see me try something out, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. But as of right now, I use the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Cream Oil-Free Poreless Finish Full Coverage Cream with Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum. Why is that so long? Oh my goodness. But this is what I use. I really, really like it. I'm down to the end. I'm so close to being out of this product, but I mean, if anything, that just tells you how good it is. So I don't take a lot, to be honest with you. This is gonna cover my entire face. And yes, I do use my fingers. It's crazy to anyone, but I go like this, and just go for it. I feel like it just kind of melts into my skin. I'm not the type of person to ever desire a cakey look in any way, and I know sometimes cakey can be accidental, and I totally get that, but this is just how I feel that I completely avoid that ever potentially happening. I just give it a good rub in. It just melts into my skin with the warmth of my hands, and I just love that. It took like 30 seconds and we're done. All right, the next thing I think you should have is a good concealer, a tried and true trusty concealer. For me, that is the Too Faced Sculpting Concealer. We've had a good run. I literally have like nothing left. I am in the color Porcelain due to my fair skin. I just use this where I think I need a little bit more coverage. I will just very minimally put this where I think I may need a little more coverage. And right now, we're looking good. This is Koki. Go say hi. Oh my goodness, this girl. Once again, trusty fingers rubbing that in. And like I said, I'll use this just if I have a little bit more redness that I would like to cover, or if I have any little acne spots going on. I'm doing pretty good with that. Just keeping up my water intake. And there you go. Once we have put all of this on, we just need to go ahead and make sure that it sits. So as you've noticed, we've used all cream products. Go ahead and set it with a pressed powder. And I use the L'Oreal True Match pressed powder. Very, very simple and to the point. I am in light ivory once again. Your girl is very fair. So I just go ahead and take a pressed powder, and I just use a complexion brush like this one, and I will just go ahead and lightly dust this on my face. Very, very simple. Go ahead and just lightly press it, because once I start putting other products on here, I don't want everything that we just did. I mean, it didn't take very long, granted, but I don't want it all to start moving around. Not about that. And of course, if you find yourself to be a little bit more self-conscious about your under eyes, go ahead and get a really good under eye concealer. I do have one that I can recommend. It is from Becca. It is going to be the Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I find this to work wonders on my under eye. Due to the color, the orange will cancel out any blue or darkness that I have under my eyes. I don't feel that that's super prominent for me today, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, so now that we've done an amazing job covering any redness or imperfections that have caught our eye, we're gonna go ahead and bring a little bit more warmth back to the face. So today, just in my basics kit, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild bronzer. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a Bouncy brush like this, and we're just very simply gonna go ahead and focus on a few areas. What I personally do is I like to focus on the hollows of my cheeks right here. So I'll bring a little bit warmth back here. Nothing too crazy, of course. On the other side, right here. Take it into your hairline. We don't want any lines of demarcation. Learned that word yesterday. You're welcome. Go ahead and drag it back to your hairline. And then I like to do my temples to the top. To the top. Anywhere that you think that the sun would naturally hit you and it would create this sort of effect. So I just go down here. Other side. Very, very simple. A little bit on my nose, because I know for a fact that the sun hits there. And all right, the next thing that I think we should bring a little bit more attention to is going to be our brows. I personally never really done anything to my brows. I've never gotten them threaded, waxed, anything like that. This is just natural, simple eyebrow pencil, just in the shade brown. This is by Nature Republic. And I take the spoolie first. Just gonna go ahead and brush through them. I do find that this sometimes is when I can get quite a bit of foundation off my eyebrows, because I know when I'm using my hands, it can tend to get into my eyebrows, which feel like it's the end of the world, so no worries there. And then I'll just take the other side and we'll just go ahead and fill in where I think we potentially may need anything. It's very, very simple for me. I don't do anything super crazy. Start on the inner corner. And I just go ahead, fill them in where I think they may need a little bit. Once again, not a lot. Right, so next we're going to go ahead and move on to our eyes. That can be done in two ways. No pressure if you don't want to use an eyeshadow. Please don't feel like you have to. For the sake of this video, I'm going to use something very, very simple. This is going to be from Kaja. It's going to be a rose water set. I'm going to go ahead and just put that on my lid. Just to draw a little bit of attention. And that's it. The second part to our eyes, we're going to go ahead and go to mascara. All you are going to need is an eyelash curler and Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in the Black is Black. I mentioned this in my last video as well. Go ahead and check that out. That was a plug, yes it was. And then we're just going to go ahead and curl our eyelashes and put on some mascara. And that'll be it for the eyes. And then we're going to go ahead and take our mascara. I don't know why I never talk when I'm curling my eyelashes. I don't know what makes me nervous. And then I'm just going to take my mascara, give myself a couple coats. Nothing too crazy. Just, we're all beginners here, right? Just something very simple, minimal. Go ahead and do that to the other side. I do find this brush to be absolutely amazing for not clumping. I am not a fan of the clumped eyelash spider, whatever you call it. I'm not gonna find that here. I'm all about length, natural. I honestly myself am still trying to learn how to put on false lashes. That's not one of my strong qualities. But that's why this is the most basic makeup tutorial, makeup channel you will find on YouTube. Alright, so we're almost done with what was I saying? We're almost done. Last thing you want to do, if you don't even want to put some gloss on, personally, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find me in chapstick, and I'm so content with it. Go ahead. Give yourself some chapstick and call it a day, girl, because you look great. So this is going to be the completed makeup look. Very simple, very to the point. Natural, beautiful for you beginners out there. It's the perfect place to start. This is where I started. This is where I've been for months and months now. I've just started getting a little bit better with everything. I've been watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube, but of course, here on my channel, we are focusing on us beginners and we are learning together. This is what I came up with today. Very simple. Of course, I will leave all the products that we use down in the description box below. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.